Listen closely. Right now, in this very moment, there's a battle happening. Not on a battlefield, not in the streets, but inside you. It's the war between who you are and who you react to be, between the person you want to become and the emotions that hijack your decisions. Someone cuts you off in traffic, your blood boils. A text goes unanswered, your mind spirals. A comment online, suddenly your entire day shifts. Sound familiar? Here's what most people won't tell you. You're not weak for feeling this way. You're human. But being human doesn't mean being controlled. The ancient philosophers understood something we've forgotten. Emotions are visitors, not owners. They knock on your door, but you decide whether to let them run your house. Today, I'm breaking down 7 powerful principles that will help you reclaim control, not by suppressing what you feel, but by mastering how you respond. If you've ever wondered why some people seem unshakable while you're drowning in overthinking, this is for you. Before we dive in, drop a comment right now. I choose my response. Say it, mean it. Let's begin.
Principle 1. Separate the event from the story. Here's a radical idea. Most of your suffering isn't caused by what happens to you. It's caused by the story you tell yourself about what happened. Someone doesn't reply to your message. That's the event. But your mind creates a story. They don't care about me. I'm being ignored. I said something wrong. None of that is fact. It's interpretation. Ancient wisdom teaches us this. Between stimulus and response, there is a space. In that space lies your power. So, here's the practice. When something triggers you, pause. Ask yourself 3 questions. What actually happened? Just the facts, no story. What story am I adding to this? Is this story definitely true? Most of the time, you'll realize you're reacting to a narrative you created, not reality. A criticism at work isn't a death sentence to your career. It's feedback. A friend's silence isn't rejection. It's just silence. When you stop adding drama to events, events stop having power over you. Try this today. The next time you feel triggered, write down the bare facts versus your interpretation. You'll be shocked at the difference.
Principle 2. Master the pause. Speed kills. Not just on the highway, but in your emotional life. Think about your biggest regrets. I bet most of them happened because you reacted too fast. You sent that message. You said those words. You made that decision while your emotions were in the driver's seat. Here's a truth that will change your life. You don't owe anyone an immediate response. Not to anger, not to anxiety, not to that text message designed to push your buttons. The most powerful people in the world move slowly when it comes to decisions. They think fast, but they respond slow. Practice this. When you feel intense emotion rising, count to 10. Sounds simple, almost childish, but in those 10 seconds, you give your rational brain time to catch up to your emotional brain. Better yet, implement the 24-hour rule for big reactions. If something makes you want to quit your job, end a relationship, or send a heated email, wait 24 hours. I promise you, most things that feel urgent in the moment lose their power by tomorrow. Your emotional speed is making you weak. Slow down to strengthen up. Comment below, I choose delay over destruction.
Principle 3. Stop defending your worth. You know what's exhausting? Constantly explaining yourself to people who've already made up their minds about you. Here's a hard truth. Some people will misunderstand you no matter how clearly you speak. Some will judge you no matter how perfectly you perform. Some will doubt you no matter how much you prove. And that's okay. Your worth is not up for debate. It's not a courtroom where you need to present evidence. It's a fact that exists independent of other people's opinions. The moment you stop needing to justify yourself to everyone is the moment you become free. This doesn't mean you're arrogant or closed to feedback. It means you're selective about whose opinions you invest in. Ask yourself, is this person genuinely trying to understand me, or are they just looking for ammunition? If it's the latter, save your breath. Your energy is too valuable to waste on people who've already decided who you are. Let your life be your argument. Let your results speak louder than your words. Let your peace be so evident that explanations become unnecessary. Stop shrinking yourself to fit into someone else's narrow understanding of who you should be. The right people will see you. The wrong people won't, no matter what you say. Principle 4. Build emotional boundaries. Here's something nobody teaches you. You need walls. Not to keep people out, but to keep your peace in. Most people walk through life emotionally naked. Every comment bruises them. Every look cuts them. Every slight destroys them. That's not sensitivity. That's lack of boundaries. An emotional boundary means you decide what gets access to your mental space. Not every opinion deserves your attention. Not every criticism deserves your energy. Not every conflict deserves your participation. Think of your mind like a VIP section. Not everyone gets in. You're the bouncer. Here's how to practice this. When someone says something designed to hurt you, visualize it hitting an invisible shield. It doesn't penetrate. It doesn't enter. It just bounces off. This isn't about becoming cold or heartless. It's about protecting your center. You can be kind without being available to chaos. You can be open without being vulnerable to attacks. You can be loving without being a doormat. Start saying these phrases. That's your perspective, not my reality. I hear you, but I disagree. You're entitled to your opinion. Then move on. Don't engage in emotional warfare. Just acknowledge and exit. Your peace is sacred ground. Guard it like your life depends on it, because your quality of life does.
Principle 5. Expect resistance. Here's a perspective shift that will make you unshakable. Stop being surprised when people disappoint you. I know that sounds cynical, but hear me out. When you expect perfection from people, you set yourself up for constant letdown. The ancient thinkers would start their day with a mental exercise. Today, I will encounter ungrateful people. I will meet those who lie, manipulate, or disrespect me. Why? Because expecting it removes the sting when it happens. You're not being pessimistic, you're being prepared. Think of it like this. A soldier doesn't go to war hoping everyone will be nice. They train for combat. When combat comes, they're ready, not shocked. This doesn't mean you become paranoid or distrustful. It means you stop being naive about human nature. People will let you down. They'll break promises. They'll ghost you. They'll use you. Not because you're worthless, but because people are flawed, including you. When you accept this reality, you stop taking it personally. You stop spiraling. You just think, yep, there it is, and keep moving. Prepare for resistance, and you'll never be broken by it. Comment, I expect the storm, so I'm never surprised by rain. Principle 6. Train your thinking, not just your feelings. Everyone wants to feel better. That's why we binge-watch shows, scroll endlessly, or seek quick dopamine hits. But here's the problem. Feelings are unreliable guides. You can feel anxious about something that will never happen. You can feel confident about something that's doomed to fail. You can feel unloved when you're actually surrounded by care. Feelings lie. So instead of asking, how can I feel better? Ask, how can I think more clearly? Your thoughts create your feelings, not the other way around. Change the thought, and the feeling shifts. Example, you think, nobody respects me. You feel worthless. Revised thought, some people don't see my value, and that's their loss. You feel grounded. Same situation, different interpretation, different emotional result. This is mental discipline. It's not about toxic positivity or pretending problems don't exist. It's about not letting distorted thinking rule your emotions. When anxiety hits, ask, what thought is creating this feeling? Is it based on facts or fears? Most of the time, it's fears, and once you expose them, they lose their grip. Strengthen your mind, and your emotions will follow. Principle 7. Review your reactions like game footage. Athletes watch game tape. They study every move, every mistake, every missed opportunity. Why? To improve. You need to do the same with your emotional reactions. Every time you lose control, whether it's snapping at someone, spiraling into anxiety, or shutting down, that's data. Don't just feel bad about it. Study it. Ask yourself, what triggered me? What belief was underneath that trigger? How could I respond differently next time? Keep a journal. Track your patterns. You'll start to notice certain people always trigger you the same way. Certain environments drain your peace. Certain thoughts always lead to the same spiral. Once you see the pattern, you can interrupt it. This is how you evolve, not by being perfect, but by being aware. Every reaction is feedback. Every breakdown is a breakthrough waiting to happen if you're willing to learn from it. Emotional mastery isn't about never falling. It's about falling forward, learning, and getting stronger each time. So here's what we've covered. Separate events from the stories you tell. Master the pause before you react. Stop defending your worth to everyone. Build emotional boundaries that protect your peace. Expect resistance so you're never shaken by it. Train your thinking, not just your feelings. Review every reaction to learn and grow. These aren't quick fixes. They're practices, habits, skills that build over time. But if you commit to them, you'll become someone different. Someone who doesn't collapse under pressure. Someone who stays calm when others lose control. Someone who feels deeply but responds wisely. That's true power. Not the loud kind, the quiet kind, the kind that doesn't need to prove itself. The world will keep throwing chaos at you, but you'll walk through it untouched. If this resonated with you, hit that like button, drop a comment with your biggest takeaway, and subscribe because we're building a community of people who refuse to be controlled by their emotions. Your final affirmation, type it in the comments. My calm is my strength. Now go out there and show the world what mastery looks like.